Okay, hello. As usual, I've gone live with not really a big plan of what I want to play. We'll probably just sit here, answer some questions, we'll see if anyone comes in. It's been a while since I've gone live, hasn't it? It's been like a week. So I've been busy with exams, so not ideal. I've got a drum book here. So this is the one that I was working through a while ago. But yeah, I kind of got bored of playing like the same thing every time. So shall we try and learn one? Well, we'll see if anyone joins. Modern flam accents, the corn belt jive. That sounds interesting. That's a drum kit one though. It's a bit unfortunate. We can try and learn this one. So we'll see. If you're watching this after the live, then hello. Okay, let's get started. So it's starting off with a 7-stroke roll. So is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it what? Is this 4/4? It looks like 6/8 almost. Doesn't tell me at the start, which is a bit annoying. This is like 6/8. I can't tell. I can never tell when things are written 6/8. This is where my lack of actual like. Yeah, that is in 6/8. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, now we'll pick another one not in 6/8 because I can't be bothered to. Yeah, we'll do this one. Okay. That's quite nice. Oh, this pad is not stuck like it used to be. Hello to everyone who's joining. How are we all doing? I'm gonna need some questions because I can't lie. I don't have. I have absolutely no idea what I'm trying to play today. Benjamin Domin says hello. What am I doing? I'm kind of playing. Well, I'm not really doing. You should have char delay or chat delay. No. Cheesecake says I'm subbing. Thank you very much. And Vish says hello. How you doing? Chillax Benjamin. I'm gonna just spam. That's fine. Hermes says hi. How are you doing? I'm good. You playing yourself with drums? Stop violating drums. No, it's a bit late for me to be playing the drums right now, so I'm just practicing my practice pad. But yeah, I don't really have any ideas of how I want to play. Avinash, how you doing? Yeah, I have no idea what I want to play today, so I'm happy to sit here answering. Do I speak Spanish? No, I don't. I can understand a basic Spanish if you want to. Oh my god. How do you say a word in Spanish? What do you mean? What do you mean? Benjamin Demean, what do you mean? Hermie says you got the name right. Oh, nice. Well, do people usually get that name wrong? It's not a particularly difficult name, is it? How do you say mango? I don't know. Avinash says I'm good. How are you doing? Avinash, you need braces. No, I don't. You get me to smile. You're just trying to get me to smile. That was a very good technique to try and get me to smile if you were just trying to get me to smile. Anyway, do send your questions in because, like I say, I actually don't have anything that I'm planning to play right now. So I'm kind of just filling time. I just had 20-25 minutes. I thought I'd just go live for a bit. Yeah, bro. Got me bad if you're trying to get me to smile. Lacuna says wood. What do you mean? How do you think the singles are coming on? I feel like the singles are getting a lot better, a lot more clean. If you've been following for a while, I've been trying to get my single stroke rolls like almost perfect. I think they're getting a lot better, especially with the finger technique as well. It's just putting those accents in that's a little bit tricky. Avinash says you are so cute. Oh, thank you very much, man. How have you all been doing? Do you have people from around the world today? Anyone from anyone in the chat today from South America? That's what I want to know. Any South Americans here today? I'm from South America. Nice one, man. That's sick. Whereabouts are you from, South America? Do you speak Spanish? Salchichita says repique. Repique, please. What do you mean? What's repique? Is that a style of drumming? Or am I being stupid? Yeah, I feel like I do need to start. I need to stream more. I literally just do not have the time. And if you've got any questions to ask me, do send them in. It makes my life a lot easier speaking to the camera. Shall I show you the video? The list of videos I've got planned for after I finish my exams. Kept very hidden. Please ring. What do you mean? Please ring, Isaac Sikby. I'm from Venezuela. Greetings. Nice one, man. I don't know what you mean by please ring. I've actually got a mate that used to come. His family is from Venezuela. That's sick. So we've got a couple of South Americans here today, which is very cool. So yeah, I want to make more rudiment videos because they seem to do well. I feel like people like seeing the rudiment videos. Show the scores, please. What do you mean? Show the scores. I don't know what you're asking me to do. Yeah, please let me know what you're trying to ask me to say. Yeah, I've got a couple of rudiment videos coming up, like which rudiments are most important for like a style of drumming, if you know what I mean. Like maybe what rudiments are important for jazz, that sort of thing. Speaking of which, I'd say paradiddles are pretty important. Paradiddles are important for like every single type of music. Also very satisfying to play as well. So you can just sit down and practice them all day if you need to, if you have the time. But yeah, obviously paradiddles, flam taps, like you can intermix them with a lot of different fills. They're sort of like a transition from one sort of stuff to the other. Johan Venter says, help, what's up with you? And what you give appears to you, is it a snare drum? Man, this English is very difficult to understand. What you give appears to you is a snare drum. Are you talking about this? Say yes if you're talking about this. It's a practice pad. So it feels like a snare drum, but it's not a snare drum. It's weird actually. Recently, some of my older videos from like a couple of years ago have actually been I can't play the drums, it's too late. But some of my older videos from a couple of years ago have actually been doing quite well on shorts, especially. Like literally a video of me playing rudiments from slow to fast. So okay, guys, I can say goodbye bye to Sal Chichita. Thank you very much for joining the live, mate. Have a good one. It is quite late, to be fair. What is the time for everyone right now? I know some people like watching at like 3 in the morning, which is crazy, or like it's just morning for some people as well. Or do we have anyone from the UK where it's the same time as where I am? It's like 9:30 where I am right now. That's quite difficult. Oh, is this one solo? That's crazy. That is mad. Yeah, I'm focusing on like the transitions as well between the doubles and the singles. I feel like that's quite a challenging transition especially from the doubles into the singles. I feel you can't. There has to be a note that's missed out there. Yeah, it's oh, I've just taken a screenshot. How do I get rid of that? Am I back? Am I back? Did I freeze there? I'm sorry if I did. Let's not take a screenshot again. Anyway, any questions, do send them in. We've got a couple of people watching right now. The most I've ever had watching me was, I think it was during the Easter holidays. So obviously the holidays are prime time for people to be watching. Which one's the heavy one? You're the heavy one. And there was like, I think we've hit triple digits before, like 110, 120, which is crazy. Almost like a load of, it's not pressure. It's just like, I feel like it's quite cool to have. Yeah, but do send the questions in. Johan, man, what do you need help with, bro? I feel like those singles are definitely getting faster. Bro, can I play the drums? I wish I absolutely could hop on the drum set right now and smash out like a good hour on the kit, but unfortunately it's like 9:30 where I am, so the neighbours would probably be round imminently to remove me from my drum kit, basically. If you come back in, I don't know, like I literally don't have the time at the moment. It's so annoying. That's so depressing. The next time I'm going to be able to play the drums is like next week. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I would love to hop on the kit right now. Where are you from, man? You've got a sick name. India. Do we have anyone else here from India? I feel like I actually don't have that many viewers from India. When I look at the analytics, it's all usually US, UK, Canada, and sort of like Indonesia. So I feel like I'm underrepresented. I do love seeing people from around the world, but not necessarily from people from English speaking countries. I would love to have a more broad reach, especially because drums, you don't need to be able to understand English to appreciate someone's drumming. If you are enjoying, do drop a like. If you can be bothered, I might come up again. Where am I from? I'm from the UK, my friend. From England. From England, dear fellow. Have I missed a couple of messages? Cheesecake says I'm back. Nice to see you back, mate. And you're also sad. Why are you sad, man? Cheesecake, where are you from as well? You've got to be from an English speaking country. I'm gonna guess. I feel like you're from. I'm gonna go UK. I feel like you're from the UK. Please send any questions you have in. We've been lacking on the on the questions today. Can you give me your Instagram? It's just the same as my name, mate. You can just find me. South Africa. So I was right in the English speaking, but what's the time? What's the time in South Africa? Did that on my speaking now? Do you actually not speak English in South Africa? What the hell was that noise? Oh, no, okay, it's chilling. Just the TV. Hello to everyone who's joining. Big up to 24 people now. So it's 10. You're only an hour ahead of me. So yeah, I guess you're pretty much along the same kind of longitude line. So you can in some areas. So is it the main? It's not the main language, is it? Big 24. What's that? Growing my hair out. I just don't have the time to get a haircut. Really, yeah, I kind of am growing my hair out. To be fair. Yeah, I am, to answer your question. That was Arian. Sorry. Viewers, Big 24. I know. I was saying a minute ago, I got up to 1:30 during the Easter holidays, and that was crazy. Like while I was playing the kit. But I honestly, I prefer. I don't really care how many people are watching. It's 2 a.m. right now. I'm not telling you to leave the stream, bro, but you gotta get some sleep, man. You got a job in the morning. Yeah, once I'm done with college, I'll literally be streaming like every other day after my holiday. Need some time off. How old am I, and many years have I been playing for? So I'm 18, and I've been playing for 7 years. So I started when I was 11, at the start of secondary school in the UK. So you start when you're 11. I started the drums then, and yeah, I've been playing for 7 years. But I've kind of been playing. I'll say I've only been taking it seriously the last like 3. When taking it seriously, I don't spend a lot of time doing it, but I spend a decent amount of time playing the drums. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I've been playing the jazz for the last like 3 years, and I feel like that's where most of my progress has come within the last 3 years. So Cheesecake says no, it's not. It's mostly Zulu Xhosa. I've pretty butchered that. Speedi. Afrikaans, and yeah, so it's that different languages. What style do you play mostly, and do you play double pedal? I'm not capable of playing double pedal. That's something I'd like to investigate in the future, definitely. Is there any sort of genres or songs you'd recommend for that? I'm a jazz drummer, so that's the style that I play mostly. Sajid Ali says, hello, how are you doing, man? How to practice leg independence? That's a great question. So, I would say, given the jazz example, if you've got like a jazz time right like this, and you're filling in with the left hand, so you might be playing accents like this. So whatever you play on your left hand, take the left hand out of it and put it on your foot. So I can't really, can you see my leg here? So you might. So yeah, put any pattern from your hands onto your feet, and that should definitely up your independence. So great question from Bis Warup. Sorry, I definitely butchered that as well. Thanks for giving me happiness. No worries, man. Hope you're having a good end to your day. Arian, is it Arian? I'll just say that. Self-taught teacher or online? Teacher. I have drum lessons every 2 weeks. Big up to Laurie if you ever see this. I learn mostly from listening to tracks nowadays and copying solos, but I mean most of my learning up until probably the beginning of this year was teacher based, but I'd say I learn more off learning my own solos at the moment. Can you follow me? If you follow me, I'll follow you on Instagram. But yeah, I'd say a mix between self-taught teacher and online is great. I'd say just spend as much time as you can possibly can on your like technique, right? 10 minutes, I'm coming back. All right, I might be live in 10 minutes. We'll see. Any jazz recommendations? I'm a rock and roll player myself. Jazz recommendations. I'm assuming you're a drummer. Are you a drummer? If you're a drummer, my favorite jazz drummer is Philly Joe Jones, and my cat's named after him as well. That's how much I love him. Yeah, Philly Joe. Honestly, all of my solos that I learn are his. All of the stuff I play on my live is his. Then Max Roach. Then I do like Joe Morello as well, like the Take 5 drummer. Obviously, the most famous jazz track of all time, so you probably should know him. But in terms of style and feel, Philly Joe all day. Max Roach is technically probably Max Roach is ridiculous drummer. They're all ridiculous. They're all dead as well, which is the worst thing. So, what are your rock and roll recommendations? Obviously, John Bonham is my favorite. I mean, he's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, some of his grooves, like the Stairway to Heaven groove. Oh my god, it's actually ridiculous. I want to learn some of that after I finish my jazz sort of time. But his I feel like he transforms rock grooves. Probably one of the main reasons that Led Zeppelin's so popular. Luca Grassi. Oh, I'm actually butchering these names so bad. Asked me an amazing question. It says, that's my favorite question so far. Anyone going to beat that? Do your favorite paradiddle. But do my fastest paradiddle, sorry. So I'll start from slow and I'll work my way up, man. Oh, that's about as fast as I can go, mate. Without cramping up. So I'm just learning or doing any courses for like drums or like Trinity. I really want to do my Trinity grade 8 rock and pop because I know all the songs, so I might as well, but it costs money, so it's kind of peak. Can we just appreciate how much harder the Trinity rock and pop like jazz is compared to the Trinity jazz is compared to the rock and pop? So much harder, honestly. The grade 8 stuff for the jazz is would be like grade 10 if there was a grade 10 for the rock and pop stuff. But yeah, I learned like 7 Days. I learned War Pigs ages ago, and I learned drop my stick. And I learned what's the other one that I learned? 7 Days. Oh, and Rosanna as well. Spirit of Radio Rush. I just finished my grade 8. Nice one, man. That's sick, man. Where are you from? I guess you must be from the UK, right? If you're doing Trinity. Spirit of Radio is insane, actually insane. How to practice paradiddle smoothly? Good question. Again, start very slow, obviously, with like don't drop the stick. Don't start any of that until you're comfortable with the normal one. So work with a metronome. Work with a metronome. I got from India. I got family in the UK. What do you come over, or do you do the? Is Trinity Rock and Pop available in other countries? Must be, right? Sorry, Biswarup. I'm going to come back to a question, which was once you're comfortable with the paradiddle, you want to learn. I'll answer that one in a second, Luca. Nice hair, thank you. I keep getting distracted. Sorry. You want to learn the throw catch, so like that, dropping, and then bouncing, right? So drop it and bounce the stick. That's the first thing. Just get comfortable with accepting the bounce, my teacher used to call it. And then catch it on the second bounce. So like the throw, catch. Now substitute that two that you're using on the throw catch for the double at the end of the diddle. So paradiddle, paradiddle, paradiddle. Practice that on the other one. And then that's going to allow you to unlock like all the really fast tempos. Okay, I've missed loads of messages. Good to see that the chat is active. How do you do traditional grip? From a very basic bash in the fulcrum, wrap the thumb around, 2 fingers on top, rest the stick on there. And the main movement is opening like that, turning the wrist. I don't play traditional grip, but you can get into some booky stuff with like using the thumb. I'm not sure you can't really see that from that angle. Using the thumb to control the stick. And that one. That's the crazy one. Yeah, that's how you do traditional, if you were into that sort of stuff. Tony Williams, Billy Cobham are great jazz players as well. Absolutely, yeah. Tony Williams is unreal. Nice hair, thank you. Trinity exams are available here, so they're available worldwide, I assume. Yo, bro, how to play right, 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 left, 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 kick, kick, right. Well, you're kind of telling me how to do it. You're asking me right, right, right. I don't really know what you're asking me, mate. Sorry. You have to repeat that one. Are you done with school? I'm doing my A-levels right now. That's why I can't stream that much. I've never played traditional. Would you say it's really worth it or can be? No, don't. If you like whatever grip you started with, just carry on with that. It's equally as good as matched. So you're actually more limited with traditional. Only thing that I found traditional to have a nicer stick shot, can't really hear, versus it's like a lower tone. You can probably barely even tell over the mic. Did I see, who is it? Sorry. Cheesecake said I'm back. Nice one. It's like playing chops. Sarcastic Bear. Yo, how you doing? Just a Metal Drummer. Hi, mate. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good, mate. I've just answered my own question. That's so funny. My left hand's like so far behind my right. It's actually embarrassing. Well, my friend, what you want to be doing? I'm back. Nice to see you again, man. What you want to be doing is whatever you play on your right. So say you're playing like 16s, just play double that on the left. Whatever you play on the right, double it and put it on the left. Otherwise, you end up falling behind. What's the technique to hold the drumstick? I'm going to say matched because it's more versatile. So there's matched grip and there's traditional grip like that. Matched grip is better, I think. Nowadays, for the modern drummer, I think matched grip is better, personally. If you're enjoying the stream, do like and subscribe. Have to pull that one out once in a while. After a lot of time, man, it's nice to see you again. What am I doing? Well, I didn't have a plan when I came live. The plan was to come live. What's the time? 1:45. Okay, we'll carry on for a bit. I'm feeling good right now. I'm liking the chat. Nice to see you lot here. What was I saying? What am I doing right now? So I started the live with no plan, and then I've kind of come into answering questions and yeah, basically just answering questions. So yeah, I'm relying on people do ask your questions because it really helps keep the live kicking along. Can you play soccer, as in soccer, SOCCER, that we call football in the UK? I played a lot of punk rock earlier, which really strengthened my right hand. Mostly to and forward left. Weaknesses really comes out in fills. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you're just playing like you're gonna end up with or like like punk rock, like Green Day, like I went. I love Green Day, man. Can you see in the background, little Green Day? Yeah, but yeah, if you are playing that, it will probably end up with a weakness. Is that Spanish? No, is that Italian? I don't know any Italian, man. Sorry. Green Day, man. I hate Green Day. Trey, cool, nice. Give us a wave in the chat if you are a fan of Green Day. It's honestly they're actually so good. That kept me through all the way through secondary school. First Green Day album, second Green Day album, but even they've got like so many different albums with like 1-2 bangers on it. So the best of hello, how are you? Are you asking me? Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you very much, man, for asking. In terms of like, can you please play a song named Perfect by One Direction? I'm sorry, I can't play a song. I can't play Perfect by One Direction. I don't even know the lyrics. I feel like I would know if you played it to me. Blink 182. Oh my god! Don't even get me started on Travis Barker, man. He's so good. Like I was listening to First Date by Blink 182, right? And some of the fills in there, oh my god, are actually so good. Like the main fill he plays going from like the verse into the chorus. If I'm thinking of the right part of the song, is like ridiculous. And he plays them all as singles as well. So he literally goes from like the instead of playing like he'll play like a whereas I as a jazz sort of player, I would play that as a double. Just feels more efficient. But like the feeling you get from playing it as singles is definitely more authentic to like that kind of punk rock kind of sort of stuff. Josh Freese is a killer drummer too. I'll write that one down. I've got a whiteboard right behind your head, so yeah, I'll check them out, man. Any drummer recommendations? Do send them in, and I'll definitely listen to them. But I feel like the main investment I need to make for my lives is learning how to play Whiplash, because literally like 20 people ask me per live, and I feel like an idiot because I'm supposed to be a jazz drummer and I can't play. I've never tried to play Whiplash, so I should definitely put some time into learning it. And yeah, up my game. My favorite kind of lick that I've been learning at the moment, right? I learned it. It's really easy. It's a 4-stroke rough, I think they call it in jazz. So it includes some stick shots, and it's right, left, right, right. But the left one, you choke the snare like this, like that. You choke the snare on the left, and then you hit a double stick shot, and you play that between the ba-da-ba-ba and ba-da-ba-bum, and then you play a double kick in between all of them. So ba-da-ba-ba and ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba and ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-bum, that sort of thing. And yeah, it's actually such a nice lick. I learned it off this guy on Instagram. Oh my god! If you don't follow him already, I think his name is. I'm gonna throw it out here. I think it's Peter Primus Frosh, something like that. And he used to bang like, I think he broke his leg or something, and he stopped uploading recently. But he used to upload like a daily jazz lick, and they were always something off like the classic jazz albums, you know, like Buddy Rich or Philly Joe or Max Roach, and they were always ridiculous. And I learned so many of them, and I feel like it really upped my soloing game, especially for like little trades and that sort of thing, kind of coming in between sections of songs and stuff like that. So he taught me like that one that I was just saying. There's the little, which sounds nice between a la boom boom ba, la boom boom ba, la ba boom boom ba, and then there's, I can't really play any of them on this. I've just realised, but there's really nice ones that he was honestly, just check him out. He's honestly a top content creator for the drums. Anyway, do we have any more questions? Any exercises to improve right foot? I feel like if you watch me live, I think my right foot is my weakness, because I haven't learned a specific technique for doubles, or I kind of just do it all with my single technique, if you know what I mean. But I would definitely recommend learning one of those techniques. So there's the slide technique where you can slide ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. There's the heel toe, which I want to learn, which is you hit the first one with the back of your foot, boom, and then you toe the other one. So ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. It's kind of similar to the throw catch technique, like that's what it reminds me of anyway. And then you can practice that by doing but any exercises, the one I just told you, so right left kick kick, right left kick kick, just do that a billion times and it will make your right foot technique blow up. Yo bro, can you explain how to do 7-12? That's a bit of an interesting one. Guess you could break it into two groups of, or one group of 3 and a 4. Heel toes for people with short feet, or you can just get a longer pedal. I disagree with that one, unfortunately. Heel toes goated though. Heel toes like unbelievable for jazz, because you always play heel down with jazz because you want the softer sort of bass drum sound, feathering they call it, and yeah, you probably know that though. Yeah, heel toe is really good for jazz players. So yeah, I'd have to partially disagree on that one, my friend. Good to see you in the chat though. I'm looking, new exciting thing for me is I'm looking to try and get some new cymbals, which is amazing. I want to get some new hi-hats. Send in, anyone got any guesses for the hi-hats that I would be buying, considering I'm a jazz drummer and this is my, oh my god, it's too heavy. Oh, this is my ride cymbal. Absolute beautiful piece of construction right here. Any guesses for the cymbals I'd want to get? I was listening to some Radiohead today, which was, can you show how you play your heel toe? I haven't learnt it. Can you elaborate by doing any beat on the hi-hats I want to get? I mean, I basically just play jazz. If I'm playing sort of funk or anything like that, like a, no, like a, I can't, it's so hard to do it with my voice because I can't play the kit right now. If I'm playing like a beat, like a, very, very hard to, oh right, you were saying about your timings. The only thing I can think of is you could split it into, if you were doing a jazz one, you could split it into like a group of 3 and then 2 groups of 2. So boom, 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 boom. That's the only thing I can kind of think of that you could do, to be honest. Because like a 4 would be 4/4 jazz is obviously just, but if you're playing 7s, then yeah, I assume Anyway, that's the only thing I can think of to help you out with that one. Any more questions? We're reaching the end of the live, so if you're going to send me any questions, they're going to be in the next 5 sort of minutes, and I'll answer them up. And then I'm going to bed because I need to sleep, unfortunately. But imagine how crazy that'd be if you could just stay awake. But I am actually knackered right now. Yeah, revision is taking it out of me right now. Xenon, thank you very much, man. Glad that helped out a little bit. What was I going to say? I was going to say, yeah, no, I think going live and playing drums is like an amazing break from all of the revision stuff. It's actually very nice to see so many people in the chat today, which is nice. It's been a fairly active chat. I'm just scrolling back through. I would say we've had more active chats than today, but shall I leave you with some? Just trying to think what I want to do for the last couple of minutes. Double OG says, "What's up?" I'm not gonna repeat that. I'm doing good, mate. How are you doing? You're obviously high on energy tonight. Double OG. I feel like that's quite like a no way I can make people moderators. Is it really that sort of live? That's crazy. I know you can set lives up on your laptop to be a lot more like strict with what people can say in the chat, but I feel like I don't really care. Double OG says, "Want to fight?" Yeah, where do you live, man? I'll pull up. I'll smoke you, bro. I'm joking. You probably smoke me. Depends how big you are. If you're like a 6'10" black dude, like hench as hell, I'm probably gonna get absolutely destroyed. But yeah. Tomorrow though, I'll only invite you if you give me a little sub right now. Look at me, I'm begging for subs right now. That's the point we've got to in the live. We're currently 43 minutes in, and I'm starting to get very knackered, lad, as they would say in Liverpool. I'm bloody knackered, lad. You're my sub. As in you're subbing to me, or you want me to sub to you? I ain't subbing to you, bro. That's quite nice. You can add another sort of stick shot on the end of that, and then it turns into a little 5. That could be nice. Oh, I might have to try that next time I'm on the kit. We'll see. Double OG says, "Want to be my twink, bro?" Chillax. Nah, bro. I'm not trying to be your twink. I feel like you're my twink. You're in the chat typing to me right now, and I'm talking to you. So I feel like you're that guy, bro. You're what you're trying to get me to be. I'm just gonna wait for. I might even just cut you off right now because I'm that kind of guy. Anyway, I might leave it there. To be fair, that's a good place to end. When you've got people calling you a twink in the chat, I feel like you got to call it a day. So let's do the round off. You're still here. I am still here. Cheesecake. I'm literally just about to go though. I am about to go. I'm sorry. I'll be back. I don't know when I'll be back, but will you be back? Yeah, I'm not a twink. Will you be back in the next live, Cheesecake? I want to see you here. Make sure you're here. I'm sorry, bro. I need to go. It's like 10 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock where you are. If you go to bed right now, you're going to have the perfect sleep. You can wake up tomorrow refreshed. Chillax double OG. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, do drop a like and a sub. Adam, don't even ask, bro. Yeah, do drop a like and a sub. Do check out the long form videos and make sure to be back for the next live. Thanks very much. I have enjoyed speaking to everyone tonight. Chillax.